Okay guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to the channel. So my other video I talked about how Cardi B won her court case, okay? Now this girl that was suing Cardi B for $24 million, did the interview, whatever, like after the court case, and her lawyer or attorney or whatever had mentioned that they're gonna appeal. And Cardi B had nicely said, you know what, I'm not gonna countersue you guys. I'm just gonna let everybody know that like from now on I will be countersuing people, so in the future don't come for me if it's some BS like this, okay? And her and her lawyer are sitting up there in their little interview being like, yeah, we're gonna appeal. Like, this is so, like, how dumb do you have to be for $24 million for like a little assault? Okay, not even a car crash. Car crashes, aches and pains, can't work for life after and don't even get $24 million. So the entitlement that they feel like they can get $24 million from like a little assault case blows my mind. Anyway, roll the clips.
We did our best.
Are you sorry you brought the case in retrospect?
Not at all. Not at all.
She said that she would refuse to countersue in this case. She said that if anybody else, brings a case, this is her words, that's frivolous, she called it, she would be countersuing, not to basically mess with her again. What do you think about that?
This is for me?
Yeah.
Well, my statement is, obviously, you never know what a jury's going to do. You could try a case in different courts with different juries, and you'll have 10 different outcomes. You just never really know what a jury's going to do. We did our best to present the facts that we needed to present to the jury, and we obviously have a right to appeal, and our intention is to appeal.
You're going to appeal.
How do you feel about
Yes.
how the defendant conducted herself in court?
I thought it was totally unprofessional. I think it showed volume to her character, the type of person that she is. A lot of her body language, her body gestures, her facial expressions, her disrespect for the court, I think speaks to who she is. I think we saw how I conducted myself during this trial, and I think that speaks volume.
I disagree with the verdict. As you know, you can see from Cardi B, she has a history of doing these things. Even today in the courthouse, right in where I'm standing in this area, she threw something at one of you, and I think that's just, very poor judgment on her part to go ahead and do something like that here in the courthouse. This is a court. You don't do this. It's wrong, and she really, made a fool of herself, in my opinion.
As you can see, like, she's just like, not at all, I'm not sorry at all. And the fact that like Cardi B should have like countersued her so hard because like she should be sorry, like, Cardi B missed apparently like her kids' school for this, like her first day of school or something like that, like it's fall, like I don't know if it was like first or last day, I don't know. This is taking time out of her busy life to do this little bullshit because you want $24 million, and she's not gonna like, she's not gonna let people just mess with her and be like, okay, you want $24 million, here's $1 million just so you shut up. No.
Made a fool of herself, in my
So,
opinion.
with the unanimous verdict, what is the basis for an appeal? Would it be a factual error, something that the judge did wrong? What would the basis be for an appeal?
Well, there's many different things that occurred. I can't really get into the details now. That would be for the appellate attorney that I work with, who's going to be handling that with me, and we will decide how we're going to handle it.
Let's just be real for a second. They don't have any basis for an appeal. Like, what do you mean it was like everybody was like, yeah, like you're tripping, $24 million, like girl, you're not gonna get $24 million and we're gonna appeal that. Like, just be quiet. Like, you're already so hated because Cardi B's fan base is gonna hate you, and she's a big one, she's a big fan base. So I would have just left it. Like, girl has money and she's deciding not to countersue you for every little bit. Like, she doesn't want your little money, like she doesn't care about it, she's good. So the fact that like, oh, like there's lots of things that we could appeal for but we can't really talk about now, what do you have? On what basis? Like, everyone's gonna look at you like you're crazy. Like, that was funny to me.
Ms. Ellis, what's next for you?
I'm going to law school.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. I
Did this
appreciate that.
case prompt you to decide to go to law school?
I had already had plans on going to law school, but I think during this case, it kind of amplified a lot of those dreams.
Do you feel like you've been painted in a bad light in the public?
I think from the defendant, yes. But that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna make me seem like a bad person. I know who I am. I know the things that I've accomplished. So that's all that matters to me.
You started out as a fan of her music. Are you still a fan today?
No.
Also, part that was crazy is that like she literally said like, yeah, I was a fan of her before this and that, and then like when I saw her at the club or wherever venue they were at, they were like, oh my gosh, like I saw Cardi B. She was like, she's like, oh my gosh, that's Cardi B, blah blah, and then decided to grab a bag from her like, oh, like this happened, altercation happened, I'm gonna sue her. So that's what was crazy. And then they kind of started trolling her, in my opinion, to be like, oh, you're gonna listen to her new album, because like Cardi B kept promoting her album that's coming out like this whole time. Like she's like, you know what, press is press, like this is a good time to promote my album, because let's do that. She's like, my album's coming out, like every like interview she's like, my album, like, as she should, because what the hell, like you're literally taking her away from work, so she's gonna do what she's gonna do. And she's funny with them, not gonna lie, so they're like trolling her with that.
Will you be listening to her new album? It drops in 6 days, she keeps saying.
Not at all.
Miss Ellis, Cardi did ask that the public please leave you alone, not slander you, say things behind your back on social media. Does that mean anything to you?
That's news to me. She's never told me that. She's never even offered me an apology. So I'm not sure.
Honestly, I wouldn't apologize to you either. Like, you're suing me for $24 million over a little assault. Like, what did I do to you? And like Cardi B said, like, I didn't do anything to her. Maybe like said I called her a bitch, whatever. Didn't do anything. I'm not gonna apologize to a girl I called a bitch and then she's asking for $24 million out of me. Like, what the heck? And that's the least she could do, is like tell her fans not to go after you and not to send hate to you. Like, you should be like glad. Like, she's just like coming off as so petty, like over this. Like, you were a fangirl, like sit down. And this is the clip of Cardi B actually like saying that, like, to her fans not to do anything, not to send hate. And this is right before, like, she just got interviewed before she got interviewed, so obviously she wasn't aware, because this was like 5 minutes ago, not even. So this was the clip.
I do also want fans at home, though, not to find their social media, her family's social media, her social media, and bother her. I hope that this is something that I leave behind, that she leave behind. Don't go bother her. Don't be talking about her. Don't be talking about how she look. Don't call her no nasty names. Let's just put this behind. But I'm giving a warning. I am not that celeb that you're gonna sue and you think it's gonna settle. I'm not gonna settle, especially when I'm super completely innocent. I know I got a little reputation, but I swear to God I'm innocent. I swear to God, like this, like I'm really innocent for real. And I just want to say thank you, everybody. It's been really tough. It's been really long nights for me. I'm in the middle of album rollout, so it's been late nights and early 5:30 in the morning. I gotta get up 5:30 so I can look like this for y'all.
Honestly, it's hard to hate her because she's like so funny. She's like, I gotta wake up early to look good for y'all. Like, she got everyone laughing. Like, she honestly, like, she was funny. She killed it. She was really nice, honestly, about the whole thing. And she was like, I don't send hate to her. I hope she can put it in the past. I'm gonna put it in the past, and I'm not gonna countersue her. And you know what these people do? They're like, yeah, we're gonna appeal this. Like, girl, what? You're going to appeal that when she's literally giving you grace in this moment? Like, I would just move on with my life and like really hope her fans blow over eventually, because she's gonna get so much hate for this $24 million. Like, you're so entitled. You really think like she worked so hard to get where she's at, and she's just gonna give you $24 million for like an assault? Like, I'm so sorry, like an assault, $24 million. Like, what? I would get punched every day for $24 million. Like, what are you talking about, girl? Like, are you crazy? So just the entitlement after she's like, well, I didn't know that she said that about, like, she did not have to give you an apology. Honestly, you were coming for her for $24 million, tried to like come for her name and just thought it could be an easy bag, easy check. And Cardi B was like, let me put you in your place. Like, no, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen over here, baby. Like, you picked the wrong rapper. Like, I'm not the one. So anyway, that's the update on that. You already know, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully they don't appeal. Like, it'll be hilarious if they try to, so we'll see where that comes from. So I'll keep updates on that if they do decide to. So yeah, you already know, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.